Welcome to M-Autos. The 2025 Suzuki RM85 arrives not with thunderous headlines or radical redesigns, but with the quiet confidence of a machine that knows its place in the motocross world. For decades, the RM85 has been the bridge between young riders cutting their teeth in the sport and the full-size monsters that dominate the pro circuits. This year, Suzuki hasn't tried to reinvent that formula. Instead, it has refined and reaffirmed it, ensuring that the bike remains a dependable, high-performance companion for the next generation of racers. The moment you lay eyes on the 2025 RM85, it's clear that Suzuki has kept its iconic yellow livery front and center. This shade of yellow is more than just paint, it's a statement, a piece of motocross history that dates back to the golden era of the sport. The sharp lines of the plastics catch the sunlight in a way that hints at speed even when the bike is standing still. The RM85's stance is purposeful, balanced between aggression and agility, inviting a rider to throw a leg over and see what they can do. When the engine comes to life, it delivers the unmistakable bark of a two-stroke. There's something special about the way a two-stroke hits the air, crisp, snappy, and unapologetic. Suzuki's engineers have kept the heart of this bike true to form, an 84.7cc, liquid-cooled, single-cylinder engine that thrives on being pushed. It rewards a confident right wrist with immediate throttle response and a surge of power that feels far larger than the displacement would suggest. Whether you're coming out of a tight corner or launching off a tabletop jump, the RM85 doesn't hesitate, it's ready to go. The power delivery is where the RM85 really earns its respect. For younger riders moving up from smaller machines, it provides a manageable learning curve. It doesn't overwhelm with uncontrollable torque, but it isn't shy about letting loose when the revs climb. The low to mid-range punch is ideal for gaining confidence in corner exits, while the high rev scream delivers the adrenaline rush that keeps riders coming back for more. It's a bike that teaches you to read the track, to time your shifts perfectly, and to respect the fine line between control and chaos. The 6-speed gearbox is smooth and deliberate, letting riders slot through gears with precision. A rack and pinion clutch ensures engagement is consistent, which is crucial when you're trying to nail a perfect start out of the gate. Suzuki hasn't overcomplicated this setup, they've stuck with what works, refining small tolerances so that every shift feels exactly as it should. In motocross, seconds matter, and the RM85's transmission is built to make sure you don't lose them. But a motocross bike is only as good as its handling, and this is where the 2025 RM85 shines just as brightly. The steel frame, paired with an aluminum swingarm, delivers both durability and responsiveness. It's a combination that has stood the test of time, rigid enough to hold its line through rough sections, yet forgiving enough to absorb the punishment of hard landings. The Showa inverted front forks are fully adjustable, giving riders and their mechanics the ability to dial in settings for different tracks and riding styles. In the rear, a piggyback-style shock with adjustable rebound and compression keeps the bike planted, even when the terrain turns nasty. Riding the RM85 is an experience in balance and control. On a smooth straight, it feels light and eager, begging to be pinned. In a rutted corner, it stays composed, allowing a rider to choose their line and stick to it. Over jumps, the suspension soaks up impacts without kicking back unpredictably, which gives riders the confidence to push harder each lap. Suzuki has struck a fine balance between stability for learning riders and responsiveness for those looking to race. The brakes are equally well tuned to the bike's mission. Up front, a twin-piston caliper bites down on a disc that offers strong, progressive stopping power. In the rear, a single-piston caliper keeps things under control when scrubbing speed before a corner or setting up for a technical section. The brake feel is predictable, and that's exactly what's needed in motocross, predictability under pressure. In terms of ergonomics, the RM85 fits a wide range of riders in its target age and skill bracket. The seat height, around 850 mm, gives smaller riders the ability to touch down with confidence while still offering enough room for taller riders to move around freely. The narrow bodywork makes it easy to shift your weight forward in corners or slide back when attacking whoops and straights. The handlebars are positioned for a natural riding stance, reducing fatigue and making it easier to ride for extended sessions. Out on the track, the RM85's personality comes alive. It's not just a machine, it becomes an extension of the rider. Every input you give it is met with an immediate and proportional reaction. Push hard, and it pushes back in kind. Ride smoothly, and it rewards you with precision and flow. This bike doesn't just teach motocross technique, it shapes a rider's instincts, building the muscle memory that will carry them into larger classes. While Suzuki hasn't released radical changes for the 2025 model, there's a quiet wisdom in that decision. The RM85 is already a proven platform, one that has helped launch countless motocross careers. Its reliability is legendary in the youth class, and for families investing in a competitive race bike, that's priceless. Maintenance remains straightforward, with easy access to service points and a design that keeps downtime minimal between motos. The price point, hovering around $4,499 USD in many markets, makes it competitive without sacrificing build quality. It's not the cheapest bike in its class, but it delivers value through performance, durability, and the Suzuki nameplate, a badge that still carries weight in paddocks around the world. When you watch a 2025 RM85 in the hands of a skilled young rider, you begin to understand why this bike has endured. It's the way it launches off the gate with just enough wheel lift to make the crowd cheer. It's the way it carves through a berm like it was born for it. It's the way the engine note rises and falls in perfect sync with the rhythm of the track. This isn't a bike built for casual Sunday rides in the park, it's built to compete, to push, to test limits. In the bigger picture, the RM85 serves as a reminder of why two-strokes still matter. They're lighter, more responsive, and in many ways more fun than their four-stroke counterparts. They demand precision from the rider, and in return, they offer a riding experience that feels raw and connected. The 2025 Suzuki RM85 embraces this heritage fully, standing as one of the last remaining youth class two-strokes from a major manufacturer. For young riders with dreams of checkered flags, the RM85 is more than just a bike, it's a ticket to the next level. It's the machine you learn on, the one you take to your first real race, the one you remember years later when you're flying around a track on a 250 or 450. It's the bike that teaches lessons about throttle control, body positioning, and mental focus, lessons that will stick with you for as long as you ride. In a world where technology changes fast and trends come and go, the 2025 Suzuki RM85 proves that some things don't need reinvention. Sometimes, perfecting the fundamentals is the smartest move a manufacturer can make. For the young racer standing at the edge of the starting gate, heart pounding and eyes locked on the first turn, the RM85 is ready. And when that gate drops, it will do exactly what it has done for generations: launch forward with speed, precision, and the spirit of competition burning bright.